What's up, gang? I can fit on here. Just wanted to shoot a video for some of the movements we're going to do Wednesday this week. No, Thursday. Today's Wednesday. This is for Thursday, tomorrow. One of them is just a review movement. We're going to do some handstand kick ups. We've done these many times in the past, but I figured I could reiterate some of the ideas. When we do a handstand kick up, we're just looking for a few basic things. Number one is that we can keep our arms fully locked out. So bending your arms in a handstand is like one of the first things, one of the first technical ideas that you want to try and overcome. The idea is to be straight through the arms. And then the second one is when we kick up, it doesn't matter so much how high we get, but that wherever we do get, we're under control so that when we come down, we land very softly, very quietly. So this can take many shapes, but a very basic one would be just to place the hands down, focus again on keeping the arms locked, and just practice lightly bouncing off the ground. After you get maybe 5 on one side, we'll get 5 on the other. And very quickly, you're going to realize that this is not an easy drill. It's a simple drill, but it's definitely not easy. And from there, you just kind of build on the progressions. I think personally, it's beneficial to begin with your hands on the floor. I think you have better control that way, but I'll let you decide. You know, like I said, if you feel like you can start to get higher, maybe you alternate the legs, put the hands down, and try and kick up, come back down, kick up, come back down. You play with it. If you can get to the point where you feel comfortable kicking up and then coming back down, you can get a ton out of this. The phone's ringing. I think it's out of batteries. Maybe not. We'll get it. So, the handstand kick-ups. The second one is a fun game I learned years ago from a teacher of mine, Ido Portal. You probably, many of you heard me talking about him. Learned a lot from him over the years. But this is a fun game, referred to as the stick game, just like a stick of PVC. And, you know, there's a lot to take away from this. We won't labor every point here. But namely what I'm looking for is some quick footwork and then some sensitivity with how you catch these moves. You're going to be feeling, you know, the strength and stamina challenges, you know, in your legs here a little bit. But what we're looking for is you're going to set up with a PVC. Make sure you have some room around you. And the idea is you're just going to let the PVC go. And your goal is to softly catch the PVC as close to the ground as you can. Again, let go and catch. You'll notice here, or maybe you notice, I'm switching hands each time with where I'm catching it. The goal is not to direct the PVC anywhere so much as just to let it go and then respond to the kind of chaotic nature of it. And there's a lot of iterations you can do. You already heard me talking about trying to catch it one side or the other. So a good practice in the workout today would be to challenge yourself to go left, right, left, right. Another idea to think about is how you land. You can land in a squat to catch it, or consider landing in a bit of a lunge and maybe mix and match them. So we do a little bit of a lunge, do a little bit of a squat. Maybe a squat and a lunge. The idea is to keep it fresh and keep it fun. Make sure you're mixing and matching, and always coming back to the original idea of catching it close to the ground and catching it very softly. Have fun. Enjoy.